2009, $3.4 billion was invested into smart meter technology, which PG&E claimed would help homeowners save money on their gas and electrical bills. Today, smart meters are installed on almost every building, but their overwhelming presence has some homeowners concerned, as there's been multiple claims that these smart meters emit potentially cancerous doses of electromagnetic radiation. We went to the local junior college to see what they had to say about the topic.
There are different types of radiation, and some of it's harmful and some of it isn't. But also the term they use for radiation, which is associated with particle radiation, and this is more harmful than electromagnetic radiation. In order to cause cancer, you have to damage the DNA. And in order to damage DNA, you have to do something called ionized DNA. This can lead to mutations in the DNA, in the genes that are responsible for regulating when I make a new cell. The process of making a new cell is to make a new identical cell. And if I've got a mutation in this cell and I make another one just like it, now I've got another cell with that mutation in it. And what cancer is when that's out of control. So ionizing the DNA by particle radiation can cause mutations in existing cells.
With health concerns around smart meters and their emissions of electromagnetic frequencies, the public begins to question,
can electromagnetic radiation cause mutation to DNA? And the answer is yes, if it is in the upper UV range and beyond.
This means anything above visual light has ionizing characteristics that can mutate a cell and cause cancer. According to PG&E, smart meters fall right below microwaves at 900 megahertz.
This is just absolutely indisputable. They have never, ever, in any experiment, been able to cause a mutation or ionized DNA with microwave radiation.
But with the facts aside, many are still skeptical, as they should be. If we look back through history, such examples as DDT, cigarettes, and many prescription pills were once thought to be beneficial to life until further evidence proved that wrong. We spoke with Professor James Tracy, who published an article about wireless technology and its effect on the public's health.
Now, the RF, the radio frequency, non-ionizing radiation that the smart meters produce, have a negative effect on all living things, including human beings. And this is something that's been proven. In 2011, the World Health Organization actually came out with a study stating that smart meters, or actually all RF radiation, RF and EMF, are potentially carcinogenic. So they classified them as a class 2B carcinogen.
Right.
That it's not certain that they are carcinogenic, but there's a strong possibility that they are and that they should be approached with caution.
We spoke with Mickey Huff, the director of Project Censored, to see what he had to say about the subject.
I mean, so the idea that this is just some kind of paranoid, delusional gibberish is it's just an attempt to try to silence people that are trying to raise questions about it. And I think the more and more we find out about how these ubiquitous technologies are impacting our public health, and I think people may be more careful about how they use it, right? Or there may be different regulations about it.
A week prior, Mickey Huff had interviewed two smart meter experts, Sandy Maurer and Cindy Sage.
A peer-reviewed study that was done in Australia, and the symptoms from exposure to wireless that are being reported are sleep problems and headaches, ringing in the ears, stress, anxiety, irritability, and concentration, memory problems, and many others. This report is the Bio-Initiative report. It profiles somewhere between 4,000 and 5,000 peer-reviewed published studies. And the takeaway message from this is that every year the evidence grows stronger that things that emit pulsed radio frequency radiation are genotoxic, meaning they damage DNA, long-term are creating neurological diseases that are very serious.
Unfortunately, only time will tell whether or not the emissions from smart meters are truly carcinogenic. Until then, peer-reviewed clinical research with conclusive evidence must be presented. I'm Kyle Williams, reporting for the Oakleaf Online. Thank you for watching.